I really like your bonnet.
Thank you.
He looks like a little baby, no?
The tone of your voice just changed like crazy.
My voice?
When he speaks Korean and English?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did I?
And like we used to like perform in movie theaters, minimal space, and we do like choreos and performances. And then now we're performing in we're doing our first arena tour this year in America. I realized English is a very difficult language. Like try saying learning.
Learning.
Okay, well he's better at it now. But
Hello, beautiful human. This is exciting. I'm Zach, that's Dan, and we welcome back to the studio, P1Harmony.
plus everything. Hello, we are P1Harmony.
Yes.
That's good.
Okay, we got to start with the fashion. Like the fashion it's like both unhinged yet so beautifully put together at the same time.
Thank you.
Can you explain how it's connected to your personalities, each one of you, but also the era that we're in today?
Yeah, so this is off of the fashions off of our English EP called X. And pretty much when we were putting these outfits together, we really wanted to just mix patterns a lot. And you know when you want to just go to a convenience store and you're not really thinking about what you're wearing, you just throw stuff on and you just walk out? Like that was what we wanted to emulate. So just I'm wearing two pants and he's wearing two pants too. It's just it doesn't really make sense, but when you put it together, it just seems harmonious and it's fun.
So how is that connected to X?
We really wanted to make a comfortable vibe. So one of the concepts for X was actually Game Lovers Club. So we're just club members and we play games, but we just wanted to kind of make a very comfortable environment. So we wanted to wear clothes that didn't seem too flashy, but something you just wear at home. Or like I said, if you're just going to go to the convenience store to get some drinks or, some snacks, just something very comfortable. And so we wanted to emulate that.
It's very
vibe.
cool.
Thank you.
Very cool. Dude, what the necklaces and the paying homage to cats.
Yeah.
Really?
I personally think his outfit's the prettiest and it suits him the best too. Because everyone calls him a cat too.
Why?
Right?
Yeah, why are you a cat?
Because I'm not look like a cat, but it's my personality or it's just something do with my members. I act like a cat or doing like a cat. So that's why our fans called me a cat.
He also calls himself a cat too. So it's kind of a self-branding thing too.
Interesting.
Yeah.
God, what about you is like a cat? Cats are still lovable,
Yeah.
and cuddly and kind.
And I'm a super cat person. So I think that's the reason. I love cat.
How many cats you got?
No, I don't have. But
You don't have any cats?
Yeah, I don't have a cat, but
Got it. Yeah, you're busy.
Yeah, we're traveling.
Take care of
Yeah.
cats, Zach, idiot. But if you could, how many cats would you have? You're giving you could have double-digit cats. I'm not lying.
maybe 3 or 4.
Okay, that's
Okay.
healthy.
That's healthy.
Yeah.
Imagine if you said 20 feet, 23.
No.
Yeah, I have 5 dogs.
Whoa.
It's a lot.
Whoa, that is a lot.
Yeah, it's big pack energy, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, I wish those cats for you one day. I really do. Can we talk about the process of X? And I do want to understand its connection to duh. Duh. Jeez, duh. Is there a connection to the two projects at all, or are they two standalone different eras?
Very, very standalone, very separate. I think we really wanted to differentiate our American and English EP from our Korean releases. And so in X, we actually sing about love, kind of. And we don't really usually sing about that. So usually we have a very set topic that we want to speak about in our Korean releases. But with this English album, we wanted to put out an album that was just really easy to the ears and something that, is enjoyable to listen to without having to see the performance aspect, because I feel a lot of K-pop releases you need to see the whole package to really understand it. But with our English EP, we just wanted to do something that was fun. If you listen to the radio, you'd be like, hey, that's a cool song, that's a fun song. And I think that's what made it so different aesthetically as well too, hence the outfits. And so I think we were trying to just do something completely different, and that's I feel what made it more special.
But you guys approach love in a very respectful way. Let's talk about the title track, X. Every girl deserves to have her exploration, have a little fun without an explanation, exit on them. when they hit the expiration, end of story, period, no exclamation. I mean, that even that sentiment is like this idea of like freedom and respect and like this idea of like, I don't know. It's just, it's really kind, but also the right thing to put out there. Because it's true. Everybody deserves all those things.
Right. 그래서 이번 가사 내용 자체가 되게 뭐 사랑 얘기긴 하지만 되게 리스펙트하고 그 어떻게 보면 그냥 네가 하고 싶은 대로 살아라 사실 이런 메시지이기 때문에 왜 그런 식으로 쓰게 됐는지 궁금하실 때 사랑 얘기 했는데도
사실 우리가 평소에 이제 한국에서 만드는 앨범들은 뭔가 우리에 대한 얘기를 좀 더 많이 하는 편이기도 하고 뭔가 그런 사랑에 대해서 직접적으로 얘기하는 노래들이 많이 없다 보니까 뭔가 이번 X에서는 조금 더 뭔가 남한테 이렇게 조언해 줄 수 있는 뭔가 도움이 될 수 있는 또 되게 공감할 수 있는 내용들을 좀 위주로 담고 싶었다 보니까 좀 X라는 노래를 만들게 된 게 아닌가.
So Jongsup says definitely in our Korean releases we're usually really talking about ourselves and what we go through and what we want to portray. But with this song we wanted to give a song where our fans can really relate to and also maybe get advice from. That's why I think we kind of approached it in a respectful and kind of more of like a hey, just do whatever you want. You know, you're able to, you know, explore and have fun and you shouldn't be able to, you shouldn't have to be held back from your limitations. And so, yeah, it's a definitely different content source than our other songs.
So how is the process different creatively for all of you as a group?
그러면 이게 그 가사뿐만 아니라 이 과정 속에서 어떤 과정이 있었는지 궁금하시대.
솔직히 이번 앨범을 준비하면서는 주로 외국에서 다 가사를 썼었고 뭔가 한국에서 쓰는 시간보다는 조금 타이트한 감이 없지 않아 있었어요. 근데 그렇기 때문에 오히려 없는 시간 속에 좀 이 노래들의 느낌에 좀 더 집중하고 바로바로 느끼는 감정들을 좀 풀어낼 수 있어서 오히려 그런 좀 즉흥적인 감정들을 담아보려고 노력했던 것 같아요.
So Intak says because the songs were also in English, he felt like the process was very difficult because they also wrote their raps in English as well too, which was very different for them. And so instead of kind of overthinking it, he just kind of listened to the songs a lot and wrote how he felt about them as soon as he heard them. Whereas in Korean, he'd be able to kind of like dig into it more. But he just kind of, it almost felt impulsive for him how he wrote the lyrics because it was just however he felt, even though there was a language barrier.
Let's talk about the impulsive nature of you writing these songs because that is really interesting. So like you're just writing exactly what comes to mind. Then how do you translate it? Where do you go from there?
어쨌든 되게 즉흥적으로 썼다고 했잖아. 어쨌든 시간도 짧기도 하고 그리고 영어이긴 하니까. 그럼 이 즉흥적으로 쓴 걸 어떻게 영어로 그 번역했는지.
일단 제일 중요한 건 first of all, I think I write rap these days, so every days I write rap. But first of all, the important thing is 라이밍을 맞추는 게 가장 중요해서 뭔가 곡끝 문장에 라이밍을 맞출 수 있는 뭔가 내 감정과 연관되어 있는 단어들을 찾는 게 중요했던 것 같아요. 영어로 되어 있는. 그래서 그것들을 찾고 이제 내가 내 감정에 좀 더 붙일 수 있는 단어들, 이제 문장들을 좀 붙여서 좀 말을 만드는. 그런 과정이 있었던 것 같아요.
Oh my God, this is so hard to translate.
Yeah.
Because it's like a very intricate thing. But so he starts off with English words that he already knows. And he thinks that when writing his raps is finding the right rhymes is something that he finds really important. Yeah. So he first thinks about how he feels and then finds the words that fit the rhyme. And then kind of puts them together with other words in between, but he usually starts with the rhymes.
Yeah, it's
first.
like you mumble it a little bit, but are you building it off of the words you know and then rhyming from there?
그러면 일단 영어 아는 단어들부터 먼저 시작해서 그런 다음에 라임을 또 찾는 건지 그렇게?
좀 그런 식으로 진행이 되기도 하고 아니면 일단은 내가 마음에 드는 멜로디를 먼저 붙여놓고 거기에 일단 내가 맘대로 불러보면서 그 발음에 맞는 영어를 찾기도 하고.
So he actually, it's like, it goes both ways. Sometimes, like you said, he just starts with just kind of mumbling. So he'll just like mumble like a flow or like a melody. And then he'll find English words that kind of suit that mumble or that, melody. Yeah. That's such a hard thing to translate. Right. I was like, my brain was on fire.
I think you did a good job.
Thank you.
Bravo.
Hopefully that made sense.
Yeah.
You might I can't even imagine how your brain works. You're probably thinking about like many different languages.
Yeah, no, I have to like lock in. As soon as he starts speaking, I'm like, And they say a lot at one time too. So yeah.
As your careers progress, like as a group and as individuals and creatives, you really have taken on more creative control
Yeah.
throughout this entire process. Is there a song out of this latest era that you are particularly the most proud of? Because like, I mean, this is a whole new challenge.
Right. 그래서 진짜 가면 갈수록 우리가 더 많은 자유가 이 음악적인 자유가 좀 많아졌잖아. 뭐 선택하는 것도 그렇고 가사 쓰는 것도 그렇고. 근데 이번 앨범뿐만 아니라 이건 나한테는 되게 애정이 가는 노래. 이게 내가 이거 되게 내가 뭐 예를 들어 썼던 노래일 수도 있고 아니면 내가 선택을 해서 이 앨범에 넣었던 노래일 수도 있고. 나한테는 이 노래가 되게 나한테 좀 애정이 있다라는 노래가 있는지 궁금하시대.
For me, I have 3 songs in this album: X and Dancing Queen and Stupid Brain. Like you said, like our company gave us a more like freedom for like choose what we want, like choose what we're gonna do. So our company gave a demo like as like 1 week, like they gave like over 100 or sometimes like over like 200, like 300 demos, and I listened to it and I send it to our members, and we're talk about some like this song's gonna be a suit in this album, like this song's gonna be like suit in our next album, and and also Accent, Dancing Queen, as Stupid Brain I choose and I send it to them. So yeah, I'm so proud of that 3 songs, and also my favorite song too, and our whole discography.
Yeah, I think like you said, because we have more creative freedom, we actually like to mind map what the album wants to sound like. So we make playlists and we like think about different, artists that we really enjoy in the moment of time. And then like you said, every week we get like hundreds to like thousands of demos a week. And we're listening to these demos and we're kind of curating like what's the sound that we want to go for this album. And like you said, Stupid Brain, X, and Dancing Queen was the ones that we picked ourselves. And so that's why when we're able to like choose the songs that are a part of the album, it just seems a lot more personal because we're the ones that chose to do it. And it actually translates a lot on stage as well too.
So what did you feel when you listened to Dancing Queen? Because that record really does give like early 2000s emo pop. And
Right.
there is like, and also what hole in the story was that song telling?
그럼 댄싱 퀸을 딱 처음 들었을 때 어땠는지 궁금하실 때. 이거 태양이가 얘기해도 될 것 같은데. Theo was actually the one that vouched for that song a lot, actually. He really enjoyed that song.
I really like your bonnet hoodie thing.
Thank you.
It looks like you're going to churn butter, but then also like
He looks
work
like
out
a
at the
little
gym.
baby, no?
Yeah, it's interesting. It's like, yeah.
Like he's going to tend to some sheep or something.
Yeah, you put him in a pram or a stroller to get him there.
처음 들었을 때 뭐 저는 워낙 밴드 사운드를 좋아하니까 뭔가 좀 끌렸던 게 있었던 것도 있고, 그리고 노래를 저희가 옛날에 커버한 곡이 하나 있었는데 그 곡을 앵콜 때 좀 사용을 했었는데 그거랑도 좀 무드가 비슷해가지고 저희 공연에
오케이.
뭔가 좀 잘 묻겠다 저희 무대와 잘 쓸 수 있겠다 그런 생각을 했던 것 같습니다. 들었을 때.
So Theo says he's just a huge fan of like a band sound, and he also plays guitar himself too. So just hearing that guitar in that track, he just felt like this was such a fun song. And actually a couple years ago we did a cover of Olivia Rodrigo's Good For You, and he felt that that song suited us very well as well. And so just knowing that we have that kind of sound not in our discography yet, he felt like this kind of would have been a good song to put in our discography and also just play in concerts and at shows. So he just, as soon as he heard it, he was like, oh, this is a great song. I think we've never done anything like this besides a cover, so why not just have a song that we can call ours too. Yeah.
It's a great song.
Thank you.
Stupid Brain too. It's a great one. It's really about overthinking and like just wishing you could really just shut off.
Yeah.
Is that, I mean, maybe you didn't write it fully, but can you guys relate to that?
Yeah, actually, I really, really liked that song as soon as I heard it. And I mean, it's also like a very cool like R&B song as well too, which is like right down my alley. But besides that, I think the message was so important and we like related to it so much because, I feel like when you're in the artistic field and you constantly have like pressure and expectations from you, you kind of overthink every little small detail, and it really stresses you out. And sometimes it's like okay to just shut it off and let your instincts go. Because most of the time when you overthink something, it actually just makes it worse. And I think this message not only resonates with us, but we felt like it could resonate with so many people, especially this day and age. I feel like so many people are expected so many things. And I remember even for us, like, I would like to think we're still very, very young, but there's always kind of that thing where it's like, you don't have that much time left. Like, you guys need to, do what you got to do and show these people that you are worth paying attention to. But I feel like, we have so much time. And I think sometimes you're able to just, sit back and let the things roll the way it should and not overthink too much. And we feel like that's not only, explicit to us, but everyone. So we really wanted to let that message out into the world. And I think we play it in our shows now. And a lot of our fans, when they hear that part of the song, when they hear that song in the set list, like they just tell us that it's such a powerful and it's a really, empowering message, and they feel a lot of, comfort.
Yeah, needed reminder. And like, it's good for you guys to perform that because you're, singing it, living it.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to forget. Like, it's easy to forget to not overthink.
Yeah, and even if we do sing it, we constantly forget to do what we're singing. So sometimes I feel a little hypocritical, I'm not going to lie. But, I think it's always a good way to manifest it and let it out so that, yeah.
Who's the biggest overthinker?
Biggest overthinker? 제일 생각이 좀 많은 사람. Okay, let's point. Okay, ready? One, two, three.
Oh, wow.
Fingers are going all over the place.
I have no idea.
I think it's me and Chiung. But Chiung used to be like a really avid overthinker. I think he's found his inner peace now. He likes to meditate.
Dude, it's all in your robe today.
옷 입는 것도 되게 zen한 것 같아.
Right.
되게 평화로운 것 같아. Yeah.
I got inner peace.
How'd you find inner peace?
I started meditate like early this year, and I'm trying to work out too. And there's called like Zone 2 workout way.
Zone 2 workout way.
심박수가 존 5개로 나뉘는데 두 번째 존에서 30분 이상 운동을 하면 심박수가 훨씬 안정되고 호흡도 되게 안정이 돼요. 그러면 스트레스를 없애는 데도 정말 많이 도움이 실제로 되거든요. 그거를 계속 하고 있어요.
The tone of your voice just changed like crazy.
Yeah, it did.
Did anyone else?
My voice?
Yeah.
When he speaks Korean and English?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah, it changes a lot.
Wait, also,
Yeah.
what'd he say?
Oh, so he said 심박수가 heart rate이지. So
heart rate.
apparently there's like 5 different zones in your heart rate.
Oh,
You rate it.
interesting.
Not sure what that means.
Okay.
But there's 5 different like zones in your heart rate. But in the second zone, if you practice that zone, I guess it helps a lot with your stress levels.
Oh, I
and stuff
understand
like
that.
The heart rate like
If you could-
100 to like 120.
Oh,
Zone 1, 120, 140.
I
like
get it.
It goes like up and up and up.
Yeah.
At the zone 2, not that hard exercise, a little bit of exercise, and more than 30 minutes.
Oh, okay. 그 심박수가 숫자가 뭔데?
나는
zontu가.
사람마다 다른데
오케이.
나는 120 정도에서
Now
계속
you're
유지를
regulating your heart rate
Right,
to
right.
achieve like the perfect amount. Like, yeah, I get it.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
Like, if
yeah,
you
yeah.
want to like burn calories, your heart rate needs to sit at a certain
Yes.
place. If you want to like meditate and find inner peace,
Right.
throw
You got to
your
stay in
heart-
zone 2.
Yes.
Zone 2.
Whoa, I've never heard of that
That's
actually.
Okay. Also, now back to the fact that like when you speak Korean, you sound like I don't know, like some like an animated movie. Like it's so deep and like intense and like what? So is it different recording in English, like singing in English compared to singing in Korean?
Singing.
Even terms, dude, just speak in Korean real quick.
안녕하세요.
Nah, he was deeper before. It was God. I wish I could play it back.
Well, now they're going to overthink it.
No, don't overthink it. But what is it like recording in English and singing in English? And is the process any different?
I don't think I feel any differences between singing in English and Korean. But when I speak in like both languages, I feel a little bit of difference. But
Yeah.
I don't have any like, I don't know.
I think like all
Let's do it.
like bilingual people though, like for me too, my personality switches a little when I speak English and Korean.
Really?
Yeah, because it's like when I speak Korean, I feel like I'm a little more like, I don't know, maybe it's just like my personal thought, but I think I'm a little more like calmer, more professional. But when I speak English, I'm like, I'm like jumping off the walls because I think that's the language I grew up with.
It's also the American lifestyle.
Yeah, it's like a youthful version of me. But when I speak Korean, I'm a little more mature. But I think when it comes to singing, what I agree with you, it's like when British people sing in English, they like lose their accent almost.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a similar thing where it's like when you sing, it's like different. It's like a completely different dimension that you kind of go into. Whereas conversational things, like when you speak in Korean and English, like even when we sing in Korean and speak in Korean, it's different, right? So it's like, I think it's different. But everyone's really good at singing in English. I think a lot of people, I was very surprised at how good everyone was, considering it was their first time.
Yeah, like how'd you do it? Like how did you just coach it through? Did you break it down phonetically? How'd you figure it out?
그 영어로 노래 부르는 게 어떻게 좀 해결했는지 막 예를 들어 막 발음을 하나씩 한국어로 적었든지 아니면 뭐 그냥 누군가 도움을 통해서 했는지 궁금하실 때.
한국어로 다 하나씩 적고요. 한국어로 다 하나씩 적고. 그러니까 그 단어가 뭐라 해야 되지? 저기 막 dan이라고 적혀 있으면 그냥 dan은 사실 그냥 이제 영어 가사만 보면 읽을 줄 아는데 그냥 dan이라고 적으면 안 돼요. dan 막 이런 식으로 그 가이드를 들었을 때 그 한국 표기 발음이 또 따로 있어요. 그러니까 뭐 마이크 그럼 그냥 마이크라고 적는 게 아니고
마이크 이렇게
마이크 막 이런 식으로 막
우리가 마이크라고 발음하지 않고 마이크라 하니까
마이크 이렇게 적어야 되는 거지.
Okay, well.
그런 식으로 다.
Yeah, another hard thing because I can't relate to it at all. But they like romanize. For example, like he said Dan. For example, like he would romanize every syllable and every sound into Korean, so that he would be able to like pronounce it exactly how like a native English speaker would pronounce it. Like in Korean, I mean it's very subtle. So, God, certified. Like we say certified, but in Korean that'd be like certified.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Certified.
So like they wouldn't pronounce it like certified, they call it certified. And so like in order to make it sound like certified, they would romanize every little like bend and like
Interesting.
and then he would like read it. But sometimes it does feel a little robotic. It does feel a little robotic because it's like so like you're cutting up every single syllable and sound and closing and opening of the mouth. But when I was in the booth and I was kind of coaching them through it, I think besides like the weird tongue thing that we do, like you know how some words like we have to hit the top of our tongue like teeth and then like sometimes it goes back. Like
It's so weird. I don't think of any of those things,
Same.
but I trust you.
Yeah.
Like I would assume my tongue is doing all those things.
No, yeah, I realize English is a very difficult language. Like teaching them because like learning, like to do that with your tongue, like learning, like you couldn't like try saying learning. Okay, well he's better at it now, but you know what I mean.
But the Korean is learning.
Yeah, learning. Like they cut
There's
it.
no R.
Yeah, there's no wow.
Yeah, so it's like to like figure that out. It took a long time. Think about doing that in rhythm, in key
No,
with
you
the
should
melody.
be so proud of yourselves.
Thank you.
Holy shit. The amount of things you have to accomplish to do this thing,
Yeah,
like on all fronts. It's
Right.
crazy.
yeah.
From dancing to focus to strength to creative to like teamwork. And I mean, it's so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Did you guys ever think it would get this big when you debuted like 5 years ago?
No,
No,
No.
never expected.
I don't think you ever expect something like that, you know? And I think like even when we first met, that was like right when COVID was like just getting better.
Uh-huh.
And that was when we were playing our first shows in LA and
Yeah.
we did it for free. And like we used to like perform in movie theaters, right? So like we play in like literally carpet like this with like minimal space and we do like choreos and performances like in the movie theater and like for free. And you guys, everyone knows what a movie theater looks like. It's like maybe 50 people max, like maybe 100 people. And like we would just perform in those places like in LA and also in Korea. And then now we're performing in like, we're doing our first arena tour this year in
crazy.
America,
Unbelievable.
which is so crazy. And I think every day, you know, I mean, it's so hard to live in the present because you're always like going so fast and everything is like 5 years kind of flew by so quickly. And when we see you guys too, it's like, whoa, it's like the last time we saw you guys was like, you know, but it's, yeah, we're very thankful.
Every time I see you guys, like there's a lot of life that passes.
Yeah.
Oh.
And in that time, there is so much growth,
Mm-hmm.
both as like a group and as individuals.
Yeah.
Like you can even physically, everybody changes. It's wild.
Yeah.
This journey, and is it weird to think that the journey is still just beginning?
뭔가 5년이 지나긴 했지만 근데 아직도 그냥 거의 겨우 막 시작이잖아, 솔직히. 뭔가 이 시작이라는 게 조금 신기하게 느껴지는지 궁금하시대. You know what? I think this is like a big dilemma of mine as well too. It really is just the beginning because I feel like, you know, when we debuted, we didn't have, you know, all the flashy lights and like, you know, we didn't have a huge platform to be on. Like it was like kind of a really like started from the bottom kind of thing. And even though it's been 5 years, there's still so many people that don't know us yet. Whereas like, you know, some groups nowadays, like they come out the gate and it's like, boom, it's like everyone knows them and it's like crazy. Like their songs are like millions of streams and we're like, whoa, we know that was even possible. But I think, you know, because we had to like organically like grow that so slowly that even though it's 5 years, it's like there's still so much more potential and there's still so much more to go do that sometimes it feels like, whoa, like 5 years to us is like feels long, but in retrospect, that's also like just the beginning of something even greater.
Real.
So I think the hardest part about that is just diligence and, you know, just pushing hard and working hard, even though, you know, sometimes, you know, it's obvious that humans can get burnout. And when you do something for 5 years, sometimes you just want to be like, I want to take a break a little bit, you know? But, you know, there's genuinely no time for that, really. You just have to keep pumping and keep pushing. And so I think that's the hardest thing. But, you know, I'm glad that there's still potentially we can see it and that, you know, there's still a higher goal that we really want to reach. So
what is that goal?
We really want to create an album top to bottom, just all by us, conceptual, like choreo, music, writing, everything, just completely just by us.
Really?
Yeah, that's something that we've always wanted to do. And also like just to play in really big venues. I think, you know, everyone knows the difference between how big an arena is versus a stadium, right?
Mm-hmm.
A stadium playing artist and an arena playing artist is like completely different dimensions. And so we would love to play in stadiums one day too. But that's like, well, hopefully soon.
Who is like the lead choreographer now? Like who would you say is like the best dancer, or two of you is the best dancer?
누가 제일 코리오 담당? 뭔가 춤을 제일 잘 추거나 안무에 좀 담당을 많이 하는? I would say
There's two members.
these two.
Yeah.
Yeah. These two.
Wow.
소리는 본인이 제일 잘 춘다고 생각해요?
No.
What?
좀 다른 것 같아. 이 different 느낌.
뭐가 다른데?
인태 형은 확실히 이 안무 쪽에 잘 하고 저는 뭐 개인적으로 하는 것들만 하니까.
So Soul says these two are the best dancers in the group and choreography wise, but Soul says that he personally doesn't think he's the best in terms of the fact that, you know, Intak is a choreographer. He loves to do choreo. He loves to make choreo, whereas Soul is like a freestyler and he has his own style and his charm. So if you just put him in the middle of the stage and just told him to dance, he would like blow everyone's socks away. So it's a different field.
No, totally.
But the both of them, you know, work cohesively.
So you could take lead tomorrow and create concepts.
이제 컨셉을 만들거나 막 안무를 이제 잘 리드한다는 말이지.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
Always do like that. When we like pick the title song, I think about the choreo first. What type of dance is good on this song, or what type of like kind of signature moves is 이 노래에 잘 묻을지 뭔가 그런 걸 먼저 상상하게 되는 것 같습니다.
Yeah, so whenever we receive a song, the first thing he's thinking about is choreo. What's a signature move that we can do in this choreo that people can just see and just like kind of stick to? And also, even if it isn't him directly choreographing the song, he's always thinking about other people that, you know, like if you were to be able like who we can, oh my God, brain fart. He's always thinking like, oh, this person would choreograph this song. Thank you, very well. And so he's like scouting out different dancers that we can like, you know, send the song out to get like choreo and stuff like that. So he's like very immersed in that field of our group.
Well done. Can we talk about Harmony Adventures?
Oh yeah.
We're obsessed.
Oh,
It's an-
really?
It's an honor to be in the presence of Princess Theo.
Oh,
How did you know that?
What do you mean? We watch.
You put it on the internet.
really?
Yeah.
my God.
Also, who's your editor? Because we want to hire them. They're so talented.
Thank you. Yeah, we're blessed to be working with them.
But I heard that we don't have any subtitles or something.
No, there's
No,
subtitles.
there is.
There are,
is?
it's in English. We're reading and we're watching. We saw Princess
What?
Theo. It was very interesting. Like to see Princess Theo get married is a big deal.
Yeah. These are the newlyweds.
Yeah, congratulations. Who comes up with these concepts?
Not us. We have like an amazing team back in Korea who thinks of these funny scenarios that we can kind of act out. So sometimes when we're in the moment of it, we're like we don't know if we're supposed to be acting or if we're like supposed to be, trying to be funny. But it's always the posts, editing that like makes it 10 times more funnier.
Yeah.
And so we're so blessed to work with amazing and talented and funny people, really. That just kind of puts everything together. We just kind of have to be there and just
Right.
do what we're told.
Be
And then-
yourselves.
yeah, be yourselves. Like, here, we're going to do this. Theo's going to dress as Elsa, and everyone's going to try to impress him. Go.
But the lore of Princess Theo has existed for many years.
Yeah, it actually has.
Because we've
been.
talked about Princess Theo before.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And he looks gorgeous, too.
Yeah.
He looks gorgeous in drag. And you know what? He was like, he didn't want to do, because it was supposed to be like a one-time thing. But then they were like, it was so funny that we need to bring it back. And so we brought it back. But he was like, I don't know if I want to do it again. But when he put on that dress, he was ready to go.
Would Princess Theo ever make an appearance at a live show?
뭔가 우리 무대에서 프린세스 디오 한번 출연할 수 있는지.
전혀 없어요, 절대.
He said never. Never.
You got to listen to the EP. It's so good. X is waiting for you. It's on Amazon Music. All of P1Harmony's music is waiting for you. It's on the K-Pop Now playlist exclusively on Amazon Music. Come on. Go.
Go.
Stream. There's a link below. A really cool community is waiting for you over there at K-Pop Now. What are you thinking?
Spanish version. Whose idea was that?
Oh.
Oh, we're going to South America next. We got a
Yes.
tour down
Yes.
there.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, we personally thought that if we're gonna release an English EP that's being promoted in America, Spanish is the most spoken language. So we really wanted to resonate not only English but also Latin American communities with this version. And trust me, that was a whole different obstacle that we had to go through. But we thought it'd be so meaningful to do so because if we're promoting America, I feel like it's kind of a given. So we just like, let's do it. And that was our first time doing it. And so, and also like you guys said, we were doing our Latin American tour next after American one. So we thought the timing was just perfect. And we're really glad to see our Spanish speaking pieces really enjoy it. Yeah.
I am one. I'm a piece. Like I'm a fan.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not a Spanish speaking one, but I am an English speaking one. I'm a big fan. You guys are awesome.
Does anybody speak Spanish, or does anybody take lead on that song?
No.
No. Okay.
Now they learned.
Yeah.
How'd
We
you
did
learn?
learn, yeah. That was the first time where I realized in the booth, because sometimes I get really impatient with them when it comes to English. Like, oh my gosh, like guys, that's not the thing, and I get really impatient. But then now, like the rules are switched, and now I'm trying to learn a new language in the booth. I completely understand.
You're like, oh, I get it.
Yeah, I get it. I should be more patient with these guys. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was a really fun obstacle. But Soul said, surprisingly, he said that Spanish was easier than English for him.
Really?
Why is that?
왜더 쉬웠?
꼬여 있는 발음이 없어요.
For most of us.
R 같은 거 그런
So he says like in English there's a lot of like we said about the tongue thing, it's like kind of a tongue twister for a lot of people that don't speak English. But with Spanish it was very straightforward. It was just like very just like easy to pronounce words. So he thought the Spanish was just easier for him to record. Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much
Appreciate
for
it.
having
Thank you
us.
for having us.
I love the music. Night of My Life is great. The whole EP is great. It's waiting for you on Amazon Music.
Thank you.
I'm a big fan.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you
you, Zach.
always for hanging out and
Of
like,
course.
your time and energy. You
Please
guys
call
gotta-
us again.
Yeah, please come back whenever. You guys got to go because you have a huge show tomorrow. But we're always here.
Thank you.
You good?
Yeah, they gotta get out of here.
Yeah, P1Harmony, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.